This is Misconceptions in Phytoextraction, which is part of the Chemistry Year 10 course. Phytoextraction is a part of metal extraction, how we get the useful metals out of the rocks in the ground. Just to have a quick look at what it said in the textbook. This is high tier only, that's why there's a big H there. Biological methods of metal extraction. Copper is traditionally extracted by heating copper sulfide, producing copper, sulfur dioxide. However, copper ores are running out, and so we need to extract copper from ores containing much smaller amounts of copper compounds. Phytoextraction involves growing plants that absorb metal compounds. The plants are burnt to form an ash from which the metal is extracted. The other method you would have covered is bioleaching. This table shows us the advantages and disadvantages of bioleaching and phytoextraction. So phytoextraction has the advantage of not producing harmful gases, such as sulfur dioxide, which causes acid rain, causes less damage to landscape than mining. Notice we've been very specific with the environmental damage there. And it means we can conserve supplies of higher grade ores by using lower grade ores. And then specific to phytoextraction, it means we can extract metals from contaminated soils. Disadvantages: phytoextraction is very slow, it's more expensive than mining some ores, and growing plants is dependent on weather conditions. If you have bad weather, the plants don't grow. So here's an exam question to show what we mean. It says here, nickel is extracted from nickel compounds. States an advantage of extracting nickel by phytoextraction rather than from its ore. Okay, so this is nickel, not copper, but the same ideas apply, and you're supposed to apply your knowledge to show that you can understand what's been going on with copper and apply it to this new situation. What do we want? Well, you can decontaminate the ground, it conserves high-grade nickel ores, it allows use of low-grade ore, or a specific environmental reason, such as the fact that there might be less noise from the mining, it's carbon neutral, less carbon dioxide is produced. But you don't get any marks, and this is the key point, to talking about generic costs, about being better for the environment or time or energy, without being actually specific as to what the benefits are. It says here in the examiner's report, the examiner goes on to say, the benefits of phytoextraction are not well understood, whilst there are many good answers based on candidates' knowledge and understanding of the process. For example, high-grade nickel ores being finite, in other words, they will run out, or that phytoextraction extracts low-grade ores. A large number referred to high yield or less cost for phytoextraction. A minority of answers also indicated less carbon dioxide is produced during phytoextraction, or the process is carbon neutral. A significant minority of candidates, there was quite a few, correctly referred to the damage to the landscape or environmental damage caused by mining, such as noise pollution or the destruction of habitats. But many gave vague answers such as phytoextraction is better for the environment or causes less pollution. And that gets no credit. You've got to be specific about the environmental damage. You've got to be specific about the pollution caused. So here's a typical answer that a candidate gave in the exam. They wrote, it's cheaper. No marks for that. And it's better for the environment. Again, no marks for there because you haven't been specific as where the cost advantages are, and you've not been specific about what the damage to the environment would have been. Well, this example is much better. Phytoextraction extracts a metal compound from low-grade ores. Fantastic, there you go. You've got your mark. Especially, they went on to say it saves the high-grade ores. Fantastic. And therefore, you've got full marks there. But remember, don't just talk about generic, it's better for the environment. Remember, you have to be specific as to what the environmental issue would be.